Howdy my peeps. Today I'm going to be doing that Tune Me challenge thing that people have been doing on the interwebs, which if you are like on social media and stuff, I'm sure you've seen it. And I was introduced to this whole thing by Daxani, which I'll put her information in the description and at the end of the video so you can go check out her channel. Anyway, she was the first person that I saw do it, and it looked really interesting, and I was intrigued. So I decided to do it as well. And normally when an internet challenge comes up, I usually do not participate. There's no real reason why, I just don't. But this one looked really fun, so I decided to do it, and I did. And this drawing, it's not bad. It doesn't look disturbing or anything, but for some reason it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look like my style, and it kind of reminds me of something that's been traced a little bit, which was some things, like I was trying to make sure things lined up and whatnot, and I kind of did do the thing like where I made sure that I placed everything right, so I like traced or like made a rough shape around like where the nose is and the mouth and the eyes and stuff like that. But when I went to go and draw it again, like just draw it with those guidelines, it just felt kind of, I don't know, it just, to me it just looked like it was traced a little bit, maybe just a little bit, and like I wasn't feeling it. So I actually ended up doing the line art over after I like colored and everything, because I was not pleased. And actually when I finished it, like when I was like, I am done, I have signed it, this is it, saving it and stuff, I was still not satisfied. But I stepped away from it for about a couple hours, and now I kind of like it again, but I don't know how long that will last. But anyway, the most challenging thing about this drawing was the eye. To make the pupils look at the same thing, like look in the same direction, and not make, I didn't want to make me look like cross-eyed or anything, even though I can do that. But anyway, I had trouble lining up the eyes properly, and also I had some trouble with the mouth. Like it just didn't look like my style, you know? I don't know, this one was challenging for some reason, and I don't know, maybe I'm just challenged, and that's why I had such a hard time with this, but I don't know. But that's enough of that, you know? Let's just stop talking about that, and let's talk about the things that I do like. I like the colors. That was one thing I was kind of worried about. I was like, because in the picture of myself there, there's like a window there, and there's like light shining on my face, so I was like, okay, that means like if I were to do this the way that I normally color, I'll have to get the base color and then use the luminosity layer to add the highlight area. And at first I was kind of struggling with that, because it's just like I want it to, like, the lighting to be the same as in the original picture, but as I've already stated, I'm a little challenged. But anyway, I eventually decided not to be true to the original drawing too much. Not the original drawing. It's not a drawing. It's a picture of me. But like, I decided later to not stress about the colors not looking exactly the same, because the way that I color is not completely realistic. So it's like, why are you doing this? It doesn't matter. But anyway, I eventually, like I said, I redid the line art. I also redid some of the coloring. Some of the coloring I did keep it, I just lowered the opacity of it. And yeah, I don't know why this was so challenging for me. I really don't know. But I don't know. Another thing I noticed is the line art is just a tad bit different than what I would normally do. I think the lines are a little bit thick. But it's not bad, you know? It's not bad. and I think it looks nice in the end. How like it was just a struggle, you know, and like I was gonna say something deep about struggle, but then like I forgot what I was gonna say. So anyway, this picture was taken in a hotel room in Chicago last summer. We went there, and when we got into the hotel, the sun was setting and the lighting was, as the youth say, on point. So I took this picture when no one was around, because I am really, really just shy, but like it's like an over the top shy, and it's like, why are you like this? But I don't know. So anyway, that's just background information about the picture that you really don't need to know. But anyway, another thing that I did with the ears, because there's this thing that ears do when you shine a light right behind them, they look kind of red, and I think that's cool. So I did like a mediocre attempt at that, but anyway, I like how it turns out. This is what it looks like, and later on I actually did it at the beginning where I like drew a line to separate the realistic side from the drawing side, and I set that layer to luminosity and like had it like there, and I thought it looked cool. But anyway, that's what that looks like. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support me in my art, you can head over to my Ko-fi page, or you can head over to my Threadless Shop where you can get prints and stuff. But if you don't want to do that, you can follow me on Instagram, or you can subscribe to my channel if you want to. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you've done this challenge, did you find it challenging too? Because I don't know what is wrong with me today. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of your day.